So the midges or mozzies or whatever they are pretty thick here. One of them's got me on an eyelid. Good times.
It's alright. It does the job. Some warm day old milk. Oh, really? Hang on, I'm gonna put none of that cereal.
Yeah, taste of that. It always smells nice.
You're more than welcome to it, mate.
If you ever smell milk and it smells off, you should taste it just to be sure. If it's lumpy, it's no good.
Cuts to a shot in 4 hours time. It's a little bit sour.
It's no good.
Over the Stanley Island, which is just to the north of the island we're camped on, there's some really nice cave paintings.
Yidwara people's painting.
Right. We want to get over there and have a look at them and show you guys the cave paintings as well. The entry to get in there is sort of similar to our entry for our camp, where you can only get there at high tide. It's nice here, pretty spectacular, but it's just a bit hard to get the boat in and out. You camp right next to mangroves, so there's midges. I'm getting bitten by midges right now. You can't have fires. National Park, no fires on any of the islands. Yeah. We're just doing a little bit of beach combing as we walk up the beach. It's actually pretty clean, this beach. It's not too bad.
You're not going to be able to pick up everything on the beach, but if everyone just picks up a little bit, that's good. See if this pen still works.
You'll not believe what he found.
Is this wax or is this that whale spew stuff? That whale spew stuff that washes up. You can scratch it. No smell. Don't know. Let us know if you know more about it.
So you might have like
A couple grand then.
maybe, who knows? Or you've just got some useless wax.
Also very possible.
Yeah.
I could make it into a candle. I don't know.
You could, yeah. Thinking about how old some of these paintings could be. Such a short time, you know, Europeans have been in Australia, and it's just a speck in the timeline of Australia and all the Aboriginal people and ships, which would be like, I would imagine, European and Macassan ships and stuff like that. We got stingrays and crocodiles and dingoes and all sorts of stuff. Big crocodile there in the middle and a stingray over the top. And they got a little visitor book tucked into the handrail here. People from South Africa, Queensland. There hasn't been anyone here for nearly a month. 30th of the 7th, last people that wrote in the book. I think most people would write in it,
Amazing view across the whole bay. Breeze blowing in. You could spend hours up there, eh? Really nice. These dudes, I don't know what kind of tree they are, but you can see on the inside, it's all like cottony. It's so cool. And this stuff actually makes really good fire starters. I don't know if you've ever burnt like steel wool, kind of embers, but it flames as well. I think it's quite oily. Trees have really nice yellow flowers on them too.
Sweet. All up there, man? Yeah, it was a really nice walk through there. If you come over to this group of islands, it's definitely worth coming over here. You obviously got to come on a higher tide. I think it's about a 1.8 metre tide at the moment.
Stay about casting distance off the mangroves while Stevie tries to break the curse. If he does, there'll be no season 3. That's the problem. Oh, there goes Stevie. You can't catch anything.
So this is what happens when you're fishing these mangrove edges. A heap of roots in there. You just got to be out of there quick smart, or you just hook the mangrove roots.
So we've just found this good little spot here where we're picking up trevally every couple of casts. I ain't kissing that guy. Because obviously they're waiting for this bay here to feed back out that channel, and all the bait's coming out, and they're just hitting basically everything we throw in there.
There's a little metal slug, hopefully something. It sees the flash and it goes, that's moving fast, and I want it in my belly.
Released himself. How good?
Yeah.
How good is life? Control C, beer. Mark's cooking up a feed. Baxter's doing some numbers up the back there. Doesn't get much better, except maybe about 15 knots less wind would be nice.
Namas time. Sectioned up that little trevally, loaded it up with red onion, a few chilies, bit of vinegar, little sneaky splash of Tabasco, don't tell Mark. See how we go. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be good.
Oh, that's going to be good, eh? That's a juicy lime. Thank you, Mark. For people who don't know, nummus is just cured fish. So we just put a bit of vinegar in there and a bit of lime. Traditionally, you'd do it with like queenfish or something like that. But you can do it with any fish. I've done it with mackerel, trout, barramundi, spangled emperor, yeah. So we've done it with a lot of fish, and it's delicious either way.
Disembarking, we're going to go and gather some oysters. Maybe we'll find some mud mussels for Stevie.
We thoroughly enjoy doing this stuff, and we're super lucky that we can have Phil on to capture it all. And we're really happy that we can share it with everyone who watches at home. You know, we're basically just doing what we love, having the time of our lives, and being able to share it with you. So thank you for everyone for watching. Thank you for sponsors that help. Thank you to Phil who films everything for us, and thank you to me two best mates who come along for the journey. Oh yeah, and well, thank all our wives for letting us go. It's bloody spectacular. Look at that sunset.
Happy.
Beers.
Beautiful.
Doesn't get any better, mate. Incredible, best sunset of the trip. We're just heading back now. We're going to probably, we don't really feel like getting wet. I think it's calm enough we could go fast, but we're sick of getting wet this trip, so we're just going to go really slow. It didn't end well. I didn't stay dry. Lost my balance. I was also trying to carry the box, keep it dry. Fell in the water, it's cold. Let's go to camp. Oh. Yeah, right.
When they dropped us in earlier, me and Baxter went and got some oysters. Then they went out for a quick 7-hour trip and just chewing fuel and
Chewing the fat?
chewing on the fat.
Chewing on the fat.
Anyway, they might have done some talking as well.
Straight from the mangrove.
Well, people be shitting razor blades if they eat too much shell. If you put too much shell in, you just got to think about it. It's got to come out. You know? So when it's in your mouth, don't go, oh, it's just a little bit, I'll just swallow it. Just think about it, you know? You'll thank me later.
Inspired by outback evenings, sitting around a glowing campfire. Wish we had a campfire.
Finally we had a fire.
Be good, wouldn't it? Perfect way to wrap up the day. Huh, well.
Here's we'll get the heart started. Oh, good night, mate.
Good night. Cheers.
Cheers, Stevie.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Put in your calendar orders now. They'll be expensive.